Alright guys, so it's another day. I'm wearing my hat again. I didn't have time to do my hair, but we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0. We're getting very, very close. We got 6 more miles to go, and I'm gonna be sure I get it on video. I'm very excited. This is a milestone for this car. I'm gonna cruise out a little bit more, and hopefully I don't miss it because it's gonna really suck. We're getting close, y'all. We're getting close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Shit!
Oh shit! I'm not supposed to curse on my channel.
You hit it with no fucking gas is what you did.
Look at that, guys. Let me take a photo. Alright, time to sell the car. Alright guys, back home, and my buddy wants to test drive the F. So we're gonna go for a test drive. Oh.
I'm doing a fucking review on your car right now. What am I saying? This shit is fucking amazing. I feel like one of those YouTube guys and shit. They're just like, oh, the steering is very responsive.
I'm saying, you should do YouTube, man.
We're going left or right?
Yeah, right. Okay.
You know, this reminds me of a Supra.
Yeah?
No, it does not.
This is better than a Supra, right?
This is like luxury meets
Yeah.
like sports. Like, you know, it's something that when you start growing up, you want so bad because. About to do, but
just
damn it.
2 hands on the wheel, that's all.
2 hands on the wheel success. Are the rear wheels just spinning?
Yeah. Brakes are good too, right? Yeah, they're pretty good. Let's get some gas.
Is this for sale?
Yeah, it's clean.
I want it. I like it. I think I was like, why are they looking at me? What the fuck? What are they giving away gas over here?
Just go here. Yeah, wait. Yeah, this one's always busy, bro. I can never get gas here.
I like this car.
You like it so far?
I like it so far. Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds mean. It sounds like a domestic V8, which is really funny. It's very interesting. It sounds like that.
Good car, man.
But the steering is nice. Very tight, responsive. Does what you want it to do when you want it to do it.
Just got back from driving the F. My buddy Alex seems to really like it. He's telling me to keep it. He's saying it's way more mature of me to have that car over the S2000. I agree completely. This is the reason why I don't want to drive it. I just don't want to add miles, and 2, it's like you fall in love with it again after not driving it for so long. But we'll see what happens. Everything's still listed for sale. A lot of tire kickers. Not a lot of people seem too serious about anything on the car. I did have a potential buyer, but he wants the best deal possible, and it felt like haggling. I didn't want to deal with that. So we'll see what happens with the car. Like I said, if someone brings me the cash for it and really wants it and take it home, they can take it. But I don't know. It all boils down to what happens in the next couple months. And what do you guys think? You think I should keep it? I don't know. Just want something new. Today I was supposed to go to the That Racing Channel's event at PBIR, like I was planning to, but it's really hot out today, and it would be fun, but I just don't feel like going out there and sweating in the heat. It's be tons of racing out there, probably a bunch of YouTubers, and my friends are out there too with HP Logic. But for now I'm just hanging out at the house. But I think I want to go ahead and talk about the SWISSTRAX floors, because I've never really touched base on it after I installed it. about how I feel. As you can see, I still got it, right? It still looks brand new. I mean, with the exception of some leaves floating in from the outside, but it looks really good. This is jet black plastic, and right here, this is rubber. You can kind of see the difference between the two. This is really deep and dark, and that one's a lot more lighter. This is actually really nice and soft for the most part, and it's actually made out of recycled tires from what I remember. Don't mind all the shoes everywhere and stuff. I wish it was a lot more organized, but it's not. But the SWISSTRAX, it's perfect. Like just being able to see a clean floor really makes it enjoyable to be in the garage, to be honest with you. Like, I really like it a lot. Even have these little edges to slightly let the car get into the garage smoother and without snagging the edge. Like right here, there's none here because you don't need it because of the railing of the garage door opener. But I did have it all the way down there, as you can see. So all in all, I'm really happy with it. So yeah, if anyone's interested in buying the SWISSTRAX floors, I can leave something in the description with all you need to get a hold of a sales rep and get your quote for your garage. Mine's is a standard 2-car garage with a little bit more space because of the washer and dryer on that side. I end up paying close to like $1,500 to $1,800 for the whole entire garage, and that's with a huge discount. Might seem crazy to spend that much on tiles, but you have to remember, these tiles, I can pick it up anytime and bring it anywhere. If I decide to open up a small little shop and work out of that, I can just bring this with me and leave it there and install it there. You know, like it's a very great temporary solution, but also looks really, really nice overall. I haven't had any issues with this at all. The only thing I would say is kneeling down on this really hurts for the most part, and will leave an indentation in your knee. But it will be the same with putting your knee on the cement. So what I do is I have like these random mats and like a moving blanket and stuff. I just lay it on the floor, and it literally is a cushion. It's just enough, you know what I mean? I actually used that the other day to install the side skirts on the ISF. I recorded it, but I never did a video on it. But it definitely helped out a lot. And as long as the towel is clean, you're gonna stay clean while working on the car. One thing I will say though, like, I haven't done it yet since I owned it, just because I don't feel like I need to, but I do recommend vacuuming it once a week, just to pick up any loose debris and dirt and stuff like that. And also mop it, just lightly mop it all the way through, and you should be able to pick up a lot of the dirt and stuff that gets stuck on top of the rib tracks and or the SWISSTRAX flooring rib tracks. It will definitely help a lot, because you know, sometimes you're tempted to walk barefoot or with socks around the garage, and I never find that to be an issue with me. Even though I did see some people complain about it hurting it, I'm fine with it, unless you have baby feet, which if you're a grown man, you shouldn't have baby feet. So I didn't want to end this video on a random note. Let's go ahead and work on the S2000 today. I've always wanted to put these in, and if I don't do it before I sell the car or whatever reason, I'm gonna regret it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the headlights off the car now, and then we're gonna try to open them up and swap it. I'm not gonna go through the steps of taking off the bumper. Most of you guys know it's pretty straightforward. So hopefully this all works out well and I don't mess anything up. So after a very long time, about half an hour to 45 minutes, I finally got the headlights out. There's so many screws to hold them in place, and it's so hard to get to some of them because you gotta really bend a bunch of stuff back and get certain size tools to get the 10mm bolts off of the headlights. But I also blame myself because I was too lazy to get the bumper off itself. So I kind of just unbolted it and then kind of leaned it forward, like down, and my fault. But the headlights are off the car. I'm in the garage now. I was working on it outside the garage, but got the AC blowing behind me. We're gonna go ahead and do it the medieval way and use a heat gun, only because I don't feel comfortable putting plastic or anything, not food, into my oven. So even though that might be a faster way to do it, I just don't feel comfortable doing it. So I'm pretty handy with the heat gun. I'm gonna put some gloves on, and we're gonna slowly heat all around here while slowly pulling these plastic tabs back, and we're gonna have to pry it open. Again, we're gonna be using the clear lens to replace these. After everything is replaced, I gotta go ahead and get new bulbs because I think the bulbs underneath that is clear. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and just time lapse it on my Sony, and just hopefully this goes fluidly. I know I'm gonna take probably a couple hours to do this. I'm just gonna go ahead and just plow through it and just get it done. Hopefully I get enough footage and it doesn't take too long to do before I run out of battery or memory card for the Sony. So boy, was this a pain in the ass. It's really hard to do with one person, but it's manageable. I probably spent like an hour on this one headlight. Looks pretty good, to be honest. I should have just sanded that down and painted it, but I don't really care, to be honest with you. I could already see stress cracks on the lens. I don't know if that's because of age, but eventually these are gonna get worse over time. So I didn't want to waste the time and try to make it look brand new. Worst case, you know, I could always just disclose that with the buyer in the future, or just get AP2 headlights and call it a day. But they look pretty damn good. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spend the rest of this afternoon finishing the second part. I'm gonna go ahead and just reseal the outside just to make sure it's perfectly covered. What I did was I just heated up the old adhesive really hot on both sides of the lens, and I just squished it into it right away and clamped it down as hard as I can with what I had. Recommend getting all that ready before you do that. I kind of just jumped right into this project. Now I'm gonna go ahead and wait for it to dry, and I'm gonna continue to seal the outside with some black silicone. Not ideal, but that's what I have right now, and hopefully it doesn't have any condensation issues. But let's just keep chucking along, and hopefully this project turns out decent. Well, I'm an idiot. I actually had adhesive sealant this whole damn time. Thick ass bottle too, so it's okay. I'll just seal it up, and if it leaks, I'll just redo it, whatever. Alright guys, here they are. Completely done. They look okay actually. I don't know, my lens, I thought my lens was a lot cleaner with the orange, but now that it's all white, you can really see how not clean they are. But I had to use that silicone and just seal up as much as I can. I'm hoping it doesn't have any issues. I couldn't find gloves, and I got all of that silicone in my nails, which kind of sucks. So gonna let it dry, but I actually have to go to the store and pick up some orange bulbs, as you can see here. Hopefully they have it in orange, because I don't like the clear look. I definitely want orange to bleed through, so I'll be right back. Well, there it is, $19 later at Advanced Auto Parts. Hopefully these are the right bulbs. I know this one is, because it matches the one that's on the actual bulb. This one, not so much, but I checked the voltage and the amps, and they're pretty close to the one that's on the bulb here. So anyway, oh, ooh man, look at that orange. That's what I'm talking about. Very OEM looking, very gorgeous. Gives a nice touch to these headlights. Woohoo! Can't wait to see it on the car. Alright, let's put it on. And there you go. Finally finished these headlights. Took almost all day to do, but the reward, it's like no other. Just look at the way it looks. It looks so close to the European spec, and I couldn't be any happier. Most people don't like this modification, but I think it looks great in white. It's just something about it. Honestly, just me talking right now, vlogging about it, showing you guys, you would think I'm in the UK. You know what I mean? Just the way that it looks, the way that it sits. I don't know. People don't like it, but I think it's different. I think it's nice to go to any occasion, any meet, anywhere you go and look at this car. You could tell it's just something different about it. And it's just, I'm happy with it, and I think the car is in another phase on its own. As much as I love the track build, I wish I would have gone this way in the beginning because it's much cheaper and it actually really makes me happy. I do miss my old Amuse bumper, and I think that would have complemented this front end even more. But I'm okay with the AP1 bumper, and you know, I needed the money, so it went to my friend Chris. He's enjoying it right now, but let me show you guys some of the details on this. So there you go, you see the orange behind the clear. That's what I was trying to achieve, because if you look at the detail in my side marker, I have the same thing. An orange bulb with clear housing. It just looks so good. And I hope some of you guys actually appreciate the time and effort it takes to go into making the videos and actually taking it apart and trying to get it all done within one video. I mean, my nails, you can see they're black and disgusting, but it's, like I said, the reward is like no other. This is what hard work and inspiration and motivation and love does for you, you know? You put a lot of time into your car, and it gives you like the biggest smile on your face. So I'm very happy with this modification. I don't think I'll ever go back to orange, and hopefully if I do sell the car, the new owner would appreciate the hard work I put in for it. For those of you who don't want to spend the money on the, you know, Japanese one and the Euro ones, I think the Euro ones don't come chrome, but the Japanese ones do. This is the best alternative. I paid $130 for those reflectors, and I just took the time to take it apart and put it in, and they look fantastic. So there you go, guys. Closer to looking like a European spec S2000. Gonna go ahead and end the video right here. Make sure you smash that like button. Let's get into 100 likes on this video, because it really helps out the channel and the video itself. Please leave a comment if you really like this modification to the S2000, and who knows, maybe I'll keep this car for long term and then do little subtle things to it. But either way, I'm gonna bring you guys along the way. Subscribe if you're a new time viewer, because that really helps my channel as well, and I really want you guys to check out the content that's on this channel as well. And like I said, vlogging every day. So far I've been on a good 5-6 day streak, and I'm not gonna stop, so we'll see what we do tomorrow. Peace.